And welcome back, folks, to Macabre's Conjurations and Beastiary. I don't know why it is, but I still feel like I get a little tongue-tied every time I try to say that. You'd think I'd be used to it by now.
Yeah, well, we kind of changed it up, and we haven't been doing a whole lot with the beasties here of late, but you do need to go check on a couple of the vivariums. You got the last of our possible new friends. And you've got all this new space that opened up at the end of the game.
Yeah, and I have no clue what to do with it. Okie doke.
And I personally have no clue why all that opened up. Like...
At the end of everything?
Yeah, like why did you give me that after...
Okay, which... From down here, I can't tell which is which. Which one's the swampy one? Is this the coastal one, or...?
That's the swampy one.
Okay, so I need to go through the hallway.
Yes. And then I think the other one's in the Highlands. The Phoenix one.
Okay. What have we got in here?
At least it should be ready. I think I see it over there.
Oh, look at the little baby niffler. Is this what we're looking for?
Yes, sir.
It's very golden.
You were waiting to see that one. That's the baby unicorn.
In my current game that I play, I have just gotten an adult unicorn, and I need to find it a mate so I can have baby unicorns.
Did you get Hazel?
Huh?
Hazel the unicorn?
No, I think it was just...
A random one?
A random one, because I was out exploring, and I was like, ooh, there's a unicorn. I'm going to try to get it.
So what was tougher, the unicorn or the thestral?
The thestral, for sure.
Is the thestral the bane of your existence as far as...
Man, I tell you. And I need to get another hippogriff so I can, have them do their thing. But, yeah.
Yeah, I honestly was kind of getting disparaged because every time I went to the one unicorn nest I know about, and I think it's the only one in the game.
Big D.
Yeah, I finally got a dude. He's the big dude. He's the big dude. Wow, what do you interpret that as?
Hey, if my mind didn't live in the gutter, it'd be homeless, okay? Give me a break.
But yeah, I was going back to try to wrap up some trophies before I started blitzing the other characters to the map room, which didn't get me as many play hours as I thought it was gonna, so...
Stifler!
By the time Makabre's Conjurations and Beastiary finishes, we will have hit that 168-hour mark,
hey.
So I'm kind of... we're gonna put up that Week in the Life review, and that's gonna be that, which... Congrats, chat, good news! MsMakabre is going to actually join us for the A Week in the Life review of Hogwarts Legacy, even though she hasn't played 168 hours. She's watched me play. She's been playing on her own. So she's going to join us. She wanted to.
Summon. There you are. I like that summon button. It saves me a lot of running around. Alright.
There you go. Got to brush Halloween.
There you go. Alright, have I missed anybody else? The Irondale Pilferer. That's a hard word to say.
The Irondale Pilferer.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess you try to say all rednecky like, pilfer. Yeah, I guess it kind of works a bit better because then you don't try to enunciate all them consonants.
Look at the little purple niffler. Oh my god.
I wonder if they're ever going to turn into fully grown ones.
I don't know. Surely eventually.
Look at all that stuff that came out of his little invisible belly pouch.
Okay, we will summon you. You over here.
We still haven't ever named all these guys and gals.
Oh, how cute. He stole the brush, or she stole the brush.
Ha ha. That's everybody here. I thought.
Let me... Well, I don't understand because it's not eating. Or was I not?
Try it now.
There we go. Now that's everybody correct. Nurtured, 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 yas. Alright. I like this as a means of transportation. Sometimes it gets you there a little faster.
With the extendo dash on it, yeah. When it was just the one roll, no.
Okay. I need to go over there.
Yep. I'm kind of excited to see this one.
I never did finish building that fence because I started it at the very end.
Thought you were going to do that today.
Oh!
Okay, where is it?
Do you have a baby one? Oh my god.
Yes, there!
Look at it!
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, you cute little bugger. Yeah, I got so lucky. I went back and I was like, okay, please don't give me another male Graphorm. Please give me a female. Boom. First try, female.
Alright, these are going to kind of be hard for me to keep up with because there's a lot of critters in here. We got you over here, and then I have to go around and collect everything.
I think the only one that isn't maxed out on room is the Swamp Vivarium. I think that's the only one that actually has room in it. And I think it's got like one slot.
I still love this little baby flooper. It is so cute. I love its color.
The Foopers are okay. I don't know, just the Fooper in general doesn't enchant me too much.
Hey, I'm obsessed with owls, so they look like kind of an owl.
Yeah, it is the closest thing we get to an owl.
I don't know if I brushed you yet. There's a Jobberknoll feather.
Which Avalanche, if you ever update the opening of the game, 1, make sure that, you know, all the options for the sorting hat are popping up. 2, let us pick the way our owl looks, even though we never ever see it.
Oh, look. You're sitting on a bird, but... Oh my god, look. It rolls over whenever you brush it. This poor Jobberknoll here.
That Jobberknoll is just like, I'm just gonna sit here till this is over.
We need to collect from you. Nurtured, nurtured, nurtured. Summon.
It's actually been fun to play on the other characters.
Yeah. Okay.
Every time I log back into Mr. Herringbone here, I have this just forlorn sense of longing, of listlessness, of what do I do now? I'm really not looking forward to having to try to track down the few enemies I haven't hit with Ancient Magic.
Was that in the outdoor items? Yes. Oh, it landed on it. Cool.
That is cool. Now remember, yeah, it wants to be a little finicky. You finally got those others aligned right at the end.
This one's gonna have to come out a little farther than I really want it to, but we'll.
Can you move the first one? Can you move it over to the right a little bit?
I probably could. I was just gonna go from where I was at and go backwards. Plus, that would leave a little extra room in case I wanted to put some extra decorations inside the fence.
Okay. Will it let you?
Possibly, we'll find out.
I would try testing that first. I have a gut sensation that
now there's going to be a little bit of a gap there, and there's nothing I can do about that.
You might be able to squeeze something in that gap, but I have the itching suspicion that our friends at Portkey Games and Avalanche are not going to let us put anything inside of that You know how it had that like border area? It showed like the space the house was taking up.
Yeah.
I got a feeling it's not going to let us
out.
put anything in there.
Little signs sit here. Let's see.
As awesome as it would be.
Perfect little shrubs. What do I want to try? I don't want to put a dead tree. That would go better in the swampy bit. Let me just see about this shrub. You're probably right. Current space is occupied. Oh, wait. If it was a little bit further out.
You could rearrange the wall.
Rearrange it how?
Well, if you see, it looks like you just barely need to scooch the wall out a little bit. So if you can kind of shift everything over, you should have enough room in between the wall and that building area. So yeah, see if you walk around.
What was that noise?
Huh?
I don't know. That was weird.
I don't have the headphones on. What does it sound like?
I don't know. Just like a kind of a crunchy little sound. Well, no, that's not going to look good. I could move it up one.
Well,
it's probably the graph-horn making noise.
Find out the edge of where the plant is, so that way you know the wall's going to go outside of there. Okay. Looks like you even got a little extra room.
There.
Boom.
I mean, the the restrictions that will make it a little bit difficult to make it 100% like you want it, but we knew that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just...
It's an element that's incorporated into the game that isn't a main focus that they do well on, but it could be better.
It's not letting me place the fence. I wonder if it's because of that.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot. You can move that if you want. Now that we got all the beasties bred, heck, you could poof it if you wanted to.
Are you sure?
I mean, we got all the beasties bred. What else do we need it for?
Yeah, I mean, if we want to put it back or move it somewhere else, we can do that later. But
yeah. Plus,
we'll
I mean, I had to rearrange things so I could put the graph horns over here, so I could make the graph horn baby. So we can always rearrange in the future.
Oh, that even went at a diagonal. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what was causing that.
And on the bright side, where we started out in that new
that's
area,
too far over. Yeah.
And it deleted those walls and all the stuff on those walls where we were looking at. You were looking at going back and rearranging things because more options opened up since you finished that area.
Mm-hmm. What are they doing over there?
I'd say playing. I mean, if you're worried about it, I was about to say, if you're worried about it, grab a ball out for him.
Yeah, I don't know that we've ever done that on here, but I've done it in my room of requirement and vivariums, and I was like so excited to watch them play.
There's been a time or two you have pulled out something out of the toy box.
Measles. This is for the graph horns. What is it? A Dark Wizard dummy. Okay.
And hippogriffs. But yeah, there's been a couple episodes where you've pulled out some stuff and watched him play like right at the end.
Hey buddies, let me summon one of them over here. They're all too far away.
Can you push it over to him?
I don't know, but it'd probably be easier to do this. I wonder if the baby will play with it. Hey.
Where is he?
I don't know. Normally they...
Did you summon him?
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, he summoned behind you.
Hey, come here. Come here.
Yeah.
Yes!
Get him. Yeah, boom.
I love watching them play with stuff. Oh, there's
the Lord.
The shore.
Our Lord. T'Challa. Oh, look at the baby Jobberno coming up to you. What's he want? Or she? Forget.
I don't know. Oh, well. It says Beast isn't ready to be.
Gotta look down at him. See, you see they ain't highlighted. Oh, they're already done. They were just coming up to say hi.
Yeah, I thought I'd try to pet it again. Or brush it. There we go. We'll give you some extra lovin's.
Help it preen.
Okay, I guess they've had their fill of playing with that. Anyway, back to the fence building.
So outside of the fence, what are you planning on getting into, or is it a wait and see?
Yeah, you know me. I never have a set plan.
Watching you come in here, there's moments that I have thought, oh yeah, I could totally have a plan for this coming in with like how I'm gonna decorate it, and then something else, and then, you know, something new opens up, right? Like a new vivarium, or the room changes slightly. Are you sure that's gonna line up perfectly with the rest of the wall?
I don't know. I have to try.
Well, I'm just saying you might want to build off the wall so you don't come back later and have to rearrange the whole thing because you have a gap. Or are you going to leave a gate there?
I'm leaving a gap. And then I've got to kind of figure out... Oh, I didn't mean to place that. I clicked and didn't mean to click.
It happens. There's been a couple of chapters where I've skipped through part of a conversation by accident because I'm just sitting there wanting it to be done, and then, you know.
Okay. Here's what we'll do. We're going to try our level best to make sure we can go all the way around. I've got a little log bench I can set out somewhere too. Well, I'm proud of myself. This is the most building I've done outside.
Gotta start somewhere.
Let me go over here. Line you up. Boop. Now. We might have to place something to hide those little gaps, y'all. Or we do be getting there. We do be getting there with the fence.
I can't wait to see what else you, like bushes and benches and like little walkways and stuff that you put around it.
Maybe, well, hold on.
You might need a little back entrance to the place.
Oh, yeah, we could do that. That way we can walk out back and come over here.
It's got a great view if you go over there.
Yeah.
No, seriously, it does. It has like this,
right.
It's like this ramp going down the side of a cliff face, zigzag back and forth, and you kind of get to just look off into the distance.
One thing I wish it was easier to do is just to like leave the menu up so you can just walk forward and then easily like throw something out, but you have to kind of back out of it.
Yeah, I kind of wish there was a button that would turn off the HUD instead of having to do all of that through the settings menus.
Okay, what else have we got here? What's... Enchanted fountain, standing stone. I believe we need a little wooden lamp somewhere.
Remember, it's not going to let you
Yeah.
put it inside that white box for the house that you see on the ground there.
That's too far forward. I think I can put it back one more.
Every time the Grav horn walks through the background, I'm like, what's that?
It is rather alarming because
I'm
you
not
just
used
kind
to
of see it.
Well, yeah, and we're not used to seeing something that big in our vivariums.
Alright, we're gonna have to, use the kind of free placement to get it. That's what I wanted. Now let's get us another one and stick over here. It is unfortunate that I can't put things where I want to put them. I did have space next to the wall, maybe somewhere.
You
Because
had it
ideally,
on
I'd like to put it over here and can't.
You see that shrub?
Yeah.
If you line it up parallel with the outside wall there in front of you, yeah, I was about to say you should be able to get a little bit of room.
That's the only problem. I wish it had a little bit more, let me go outside and see if there's a good spot to put this out here.
It'd be nice if there's a bit more freedom.
Oh yeah, shrubs.
I know I keep saying that this is not a main feature of the game, and so, you know, it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay, but the more and more I see you interact with it, the more I have the thought of, could they really? You got it kind of diagonal.
I know.
Okay, I didn't know. But the more and more I see you build in here, the more and more I'm like, okay, I can see what Makabre's saying. That doesn't seem like it would have.
I mean, I know it's not a main feature, but, you know, for the sake of, you know, wanting to do your own thing and have your own customization and make it yours.
Yeah, it seems like it is a little too locked to the grid system.
Oh, let's try one of these other bushes.
But of course, you know.
Oh, here we go.
With Wizard with a gun, it's really hard locked to that system.
We're trying to cover them little fence gaps.
Okay.
To where they're not that noticeable. Well, that one's there on purpose, so that's fine.
Well, also keep in mind my character's last name is Herringbone, so we should expect him to be gifted with wood, not stone. Now, if his name was Morecat Mason, then sure.
There. You'd never even really know.
Take a step back and let's look at it.
Okay. Oh, I can size them down too. I can really get some variety here.
Oh, and I'm just going to take a step back here and I'm going to let you go ham.
We'll mix some together.
I wonder if it's actually possible to hit that conjuration budget up on the top right.
I don't know. Alright, what about... Ooh, a fern bush.
Put a little bit of everything out there.
That won't go there because of the thing. Oh, I went back too far. Kind of like whenever I'm in Sims and I don't know what to do, I just...
Hey, I've seen that bush before.
Clutter up with a bunch of plants and stuff. We'll make that one smaller. Try to fit it in there somewhere.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
I just saw everything start to shake on the screen a little bit, and then...
He's like, what you doing?
Or is that the she? I think that's the she.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's the Lord over there, so that's the she.
She was checking out my decorating.
She was like, what you doing?
Okay, I feel like we need to do some other around the outside of... Oh, that's the same one I already used.
This is going to be one banging little cottage by the time you're done.
Those seem to overlap a little bit, kind of. Oh yeah, I've got one of those on the inside. Do. All right, I think I've done wet ham enough with that. Twisted tree, what you look like?
Whoa. Can you size it up?
Let me put it out here in the great wide open and see. Yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was the biggest or not.
That's the largest it'll go, though. I'll have to size one down if I want to put it back here.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's going to take up some space.
I don't know that it'll go any farther back than that. Probably not. Let's put it to the side here.
Remember where I was telling you that because of the raised rocks over there and whatnot, you get kind of a confined building area in this vivarium? That's, yeah. It's like the game doesn't like you putting stuff on uneven ground, is kind of how I interpret that one.
Ooh, I like that one with the rocks around the bottom. is this? A magic chime. A billywig hive.
We had Billywig in one of the chapter titles. Hunting Billywigs or something like that. Ooh.
A little fancier bench. You coming to...
Our Lord. I think that's the Lord. That might be the she again. I haven't named the she. Oddly enough,
The lady of the shore. The Lord and the lady?
there's not enough room. There's not enough room in the naming box. Like the Lord of the Shore, I cannot type that in as a creature's name. It's too long.
Well, you could just take the out, Lord of the Shore and Lady of the Shore.
I'm just gonna. It's kind of like the Irondale Pilferer. Like I'm gonna leave their names unique because they're unique names programmed in. You know, Portkey and Avalanche can put in, you know, however long a name they want. We get a limit.
Okay.
So those that have a longer name than I could put in, I'm just gonna leave them. What? Oh. Oh, is that like that one thing in Poppy's Quest?
I swear. You.
What did you brush them?
Yeah, I brushed all of them.
Did you feed them?
Remember? All right, I'm gonna put you there. Next to.
I guess. Did the training dummy disappear, or they want you to get another thing up to play with? Is maybe that what's going on?
Training dummy's still out here. All right, which one were you? Lady of the Shore. Okay.
Oh, I did name her Lady of the Shore. I did. If you just look back at her, it's all one word.
I know it was mashed together, but.
And there's no E in the. It's Lady of the Shore.
All right. How about you come over here, ma'am?
But I think maybe it's because they're getting close to time to being able to be taken care of again. I think that might be what it is.
There you are. Now.
So wait, where'd she go? Turn around, boom. Man, that Lady of the Shore really likes me. Oh, it's got a propeller.
Oh.
Yeah, see, look, it's raised up in the air.
Look.
It's
just over here chilling.
It's attached to the ground by a little chain. The billywig hive, it wasn't raised up like that.
Sorry, I had to get a screenshot.
Oh, you're fine.
Look at the little baby. Okay. Not really a little baby. It's kind of a big baby still, but...
I guess little's a matter of perspective.
The only problem with this is I'd like to put it from like the door out to the thing, and
that was my first thought when we were looking to see if we could build in there.
Well, it looks like that. Oh, okay.
It does.
Do I want to use that one or a different one? The stone probably looks the best though.
Oh my gosh, you can.
I guess that makes sense because it's like
the ground texture underneath the house, because the bottom layer of the house is like transparent, right?
How about that?
I'm guessing the lady's walking up behind you again. Oh no, it was a little baby.
They like to watch me decorate.
I just saw things shake again as you were trying to place that. I was like, oh god, did the lady walk up behind her again?
I thought it was funny when she walked up as I was trying to place that, so it just went away.
She's like, hey, look at me. It's like a cat. It's like a really, really big cat. Hey, I know you're trying to type on this keyboard, but here I am.
Yep. Okay.
Hey, I know you're trying to look at this thing on this screen, but here I am.
Building pieces. I don't know what to do with all that. That's the part that.
See, this would be like See, this would be like a create your own like ruins or outside ruin area, like the ruined
Those are
castles we
corners.
come across.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. But you see that one with the slant, 2 above where you're at? That was the very last one. That was the last thing I needed. That was
That's got stairs. Okay, so you would ideally need to place something for the stairs to attach to.
No, it's just ruined stairs.
Oh.
You see like the ruins over there behind you, the big brown brick ones? It's basically like that, only it's like it looks like the ruins that we see up around like Hogwarts, you know what I mean? Like those manors and castles and stuff.
I feel like we need an ancient brazier somewhere, but where would it be good at? Maybe
You know what else you need that you haven't done a whole lot with?
What's that?
You haven't done anything with like your jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah, I thought about putting some of those out, but
That'd probably be better for the swamp, right?
I don't know.
You're kind of butting up against the edge of your placeable area because those stairs won't let you place them on.
Right there would probably be good. Alright, I placed one of those. Hammer and anvil. Hippogriff.
What's
brazier,
that
serpent
statue beside the hippogriff one? That one.
Enchanted fountain. It's got a horse on it.
And of course, that's just this category.
I don't know that I'm gonna be able to make it to the open space today. That might have to go for next time.
Hey,
I spent a lot of time with them plants in the fence.
hey, let's take a look at it. Get out of here. Take a look over at that house. My gosh, that looks good. That almost looks like a little set piece you could take out of one of the towns.
Yeah. It's too bad you can't run inside and just hang out.
Yeah,
Got a little opening back here.
it is, but
I probably should have put some more bushes around back here, but I have
if you want to, go right on ahead. That, or you can tidy that up next time, whatever you want to do.
Well, next time I probably need to get to the big old space that opened up.
You still haven't even finished that main room.
Huh?
You still haven't even finished that main room.
I don't even know what else I needed to do in the main room.
I don't know. You had talked about in your room of requirements for your different characters, because you are planning on doing a playthrough on each character. Mm-hmm. Which, honestly, chat, surprised me when she told me she was planning that. I figured she'd do the one and she'd be done, but
Nah, I like it a lot.
she is hooked. And this is a game that I'm going to come back to as I'm like doing other day and week in the life reviews. This will probably be a game I come back to kind of take a break from those, you know?
Alright, we got a little bushy moment going there.
And if you sit here and if you decorate a room of requirement for each of your characters, you're going to get so much playtime out of this game.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you had mentioned doing like different themes for each of the houses. I think that'd be about the only thing that you could really do in the main room. We don't have a whole lot of like Gryffindor stuff up in the main room. That's probably about the only thing I think you could really do, unless you just want to have
Well, mainly
some more
I was
clutter.
talking about having like the different ambiances, you know, because you've got I forget what all 4 of them are called. You've got the dark and mysterious looking one that's where it's dark, and you've got a...
You got a spooky one that's dark. You got like a mysterious one that's dark. You have, I think it's called like natural lit. Mm-hmm. It's like a afternoon, evening, sunny time, and then you have it's just like a straight daytime. It's like mid-afternoon type of lighting. I forget what it's called though.
That's interesting. Like, see, this one over here is mainly green. This one's got like purple, lavender stuff going on.
Yeah, and it seems to change whether it's got the purple or not based off of where you put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
See, purple. No purple. Huh. Always learning new things.
Kind of like that winter cloak thing that we discovered. It wasn't until I had created...
There we go.
Like, the third character, and
Y'all are just... It's really quite funny.
I love how the little baby, his mouth tentacles kind of look like fingers on a hand.
Yeah.
Trying to, like, grip something.
It's like every time I'm doing something, one of them comes over here and is just looking.
That's because it's time to take care of him again. Look, he ain't been fed and he ain't been...
They've got a feeder box.
I know. He just hadn't gone over there yet. I guess he was wanting to get... Or she. I'm not sure what... It's a he. It's a he.
Yeah.
I'm looking up at the top of the screen because I'm smart. I guess he just likes you.
Yeah.
That or he wanted to be brushed first. Sup, Bubba? I don't know why, but...
Oh.
You'd think like the baby measles or the froopers, I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's so cute, but somehow that Graphorn is so cute.
I just ran right through all of them.
Little billywigs. They're like hummingbirds, it looks. Or insects.
Yeah. Kind of a hybrid of both.
I don't know, they were kind of zipping around, and sometimes they look like little hummingbirds, sometimes they look like really big insects.
We got some little lights out here.
I love that house. We got a bench out front, you got a bench on the inside, you got bushes around.
Billywig hive.
Trees. It looks so good. And then you got the little stone path right up in front of it.
I wonder... Well, those are tents.
What?
Is this... I placed the house? Is that what I placed?
Yes.
Okay, so that... I mean, to me, it's still cottagey looking, so...
You got that other cottage, to the left.
Yeah.
It's actually called Cottage. It looks like it's longer. There you go.
Well, I don't know if I want to do that in here. Maybe I could put that in the default, or the very first one.
I call it the Meadow Vivarium because its official name is Default Vivarium. I'm like, come on, guys. You got the highlands, you got the swamp, you got the coastal. You couldn't call this like meadow or forest. Of course, the swamp one's kind of foresty.
I don't know what I would do with the tents, because they don't really fit anywhere for me. I don't know.
I guess some people like them, some people don't. That's why they got the options.
That looks like you'd be able to run inside of it, but I don't know. Probably not.
My guess is no. And both the Lord and the lady are like, are you gonna brush us? Like, we're just standing here and you're just like doing something with a tent. Like, I don't even know what you're doing. Oh, look at your belly rubs. Look at me get the belly
that
rubs.
Flooper just walked right through.
Oh, and he kicks the air too. Okay, so how do I tell the guys?
Oh, you can.
Holy crap.
You might not be able to place anything in here, but...
Try.
Maybe I could put one of these in the swamp. I don't know.
Just something small. No.
No.
If you get away,
crazy.
if you get away from the walls, put it towards the center. I'm guessing no, but no. Yeah, no.
Now see, this is another thing that irritates me, because it's like you have a whole tent that I can run up in, and I can't place anything down nowhere.
Yeah, at first I was a bit more forgiving about it, but the more I've watched you, the more I'm just like, okay. The only thing I can think of is that for whatever reason, with that being like a singular asset, kind of like the house, and it's got that build area, that's its hitbox, and so you can't put anything inside the hitbox.
I just want to see this little guy again.
Well,
I wish they had a little photo mode where you could like just zoom in on them and without the outline, and you know.
You can go into the options menu and you can disable things. Like you can disable your mini-map, you can disable your tool wheel HUD, you can disable the stuff over there on the right, and I'm sorry for bumping the mic there. But yeah, you can turn all that stuff off.
That's
me
a
personally,
lot of effort to go to just to
I
take
know,
screenshots.
I know. It's a lot of like turning stuff off. That's why I said I wish they just had a button, kind of like an Ark, kind of like in 7 Days to Die, kind of like in a lot of other games like Subnautica. Whenever you take a screenshot in Subnautica, the screenshot it takes, it automatically erases the entire HUD. I wish they did something like that. I don't know. Grab that graph horn for me. F. You're on. You just gotta press F.
Oh. I have to make sure I can see it before I know to grab it. Oh my god, you're running me over.
Is that gonna be it for the day, though?
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at this cottage. Let's come over here, stand in front of that as we say goodbye. That way everybody can see your awesome work.
We put some trees out too. A lot of bushes and shrubs.
Alright, everybody, we better be seeing some comments on how good this little cottage looks out here. I better see at least one comment. Because, like, from what I can tell, the like half dozen of y'all that tune in and watch parts of our stuff regularly, you never leave no comments. So leave us a comment on the house, please.
I spent a lot of time on it. Well, no, I just plopped the house down, but you know, the fence and the shrubs and the lights and.
You spend a good 20-25 minutes of this episode on just the wall, the house, and the shrubs.
Yep. And next time, I guess I'll try to tackle that extra space in the side wing.
Or at least start to.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with that yet, but you know, I just kind of figure it out as I go. Well, yeah, leave us a comment. If you like it, if you hate it. Subscribe, share, something.
Yeah, you know, thumbs up, thumbs down. You know, if you can't think of a comment, just put in graph horn because
they're awesome.
Every time one of those guys walks through the back, like I'm just immediately like, what's that? I'm not used to seeing something that big in the vivariums.
They like to watch me decorate. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.